Hey worship vocalists, today I want to give you some tips and techniques that you can use for Glorious Day. What an incredible song about how we are called out of darkness and into light, how we are God's chosen people. This song is a proclamation of joy and freedom, and we want that freedom. We need that freedom to be reflected in our voice as we sing. I know so many of my subscribers have expressed frustration, not necessarily specifically with this song, but with so many worship songs, how we have this passion inside and these amazing worship songs we want to sing that go up to these high notes. And sometimes our voice does kind of a poor job at communicating what we feel inside. Off-pitch, tense, strained notes do not communicate freedom or joy very well. They just don't. I'm going to demonstrate this in the original key of D, which is what most guys will sing it in, but you can use these same techniques for whatever key you're singing the song in. And I want to help you find freedom in your voice so that you can sing this with ease and passion. I'm not even going to start at the beginning of the song. We're just going to jump right to the chorus. I hear so many vocalists just pushing up to these higher notes because this chorus sits right at the top of the male chest voice or full voice range, and most singers just don't know any better than to just yell it out of their mouth. You call my name and I ran out of that grave. And the real elephant in the room that we should talk about is the first time you go up to that word grave in the second half of the chorus when it jumps up. I ran out of that grave. So let's just start right there. The worst way to go about hitting a high note is to come at it from the bottom. And this goes for any song you're singing. It's like trying to climb a mountain or trying to climb a really steep hill with weights strapped to your back. It's difficult. It's super tiring. And if you're just over and over and over pushing up on your chest voice, I ran out of that grave. I ran out of that grave. I ran out of that grave. You're going to wear out your voice really quickly, potentially even damage it. You're singing, I ran out of that grave, and yet you're running into a vocal grave. Chest voice up high is where notes go to die. Remember that. So what we're going to do is, instead of coming at it from the bottom, we're going to start from the top, and we're going to make a few kind of strange sounds. And as you do these things, you just have to choose to not care about what other people think and actually just not care about what you think you sound like. Ultimately, you have to decide whether you want to stay the same and do what you've always done, or whether you actually want your voice, your vocal ability to progress, and whether you want to find freedom in your voice like you haven't found it before. So here's the first exercise I want you to do. We're just going to buzz our lips. Start from up here and just slide down. Nice and relaxed. I don't want you to push up like this. Just let that resonance, let that buzz sit up higher in the face and the head voice. Let's just do that again. Now a bit higher. Very light, very delicate. We're not aiming for power here. This is really important to understand. We're going to have power from our chest voice, from our full voice, but we need the freedom and release that comes from the head voice to go along with that if we're ever going to hit high notes. Okay, so just a couple more. Back down. One more. And there's the note that we need for the word grave. Grave, grave. And again, don't worry that it sounds super light. Power is not what we're aiming for in this particular exercise. That note may actually feel really weak for you as we're doing this exercise, especially if you're not used to using this head voice quality at all, but it shouldn't feel tense or strained. It's completely different from grave, grave, grave. yelling versus freedom and release. Okay, so we found this head voice release. Now we want to access another resonator, the pharyngeal resonator, where the sound is going to resonate in the nasal cavity and pharynx. I want you to aim for a ton of whiny, nasally cry sound in your voice. Just say, nay, 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 nay. Now right here on this note, just say, nay, 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 nay. Now we're just gonna do a few scales on that whiny, nasally sound. Just do this with me. Say, nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Keep it ugly. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Really whiny. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. We're spending a bit of time on this, I know, but I can't stress to you how important it is that we free up this higher part of your range, that we get away from that feeling that I talked about of, climbing up, running up a mountain with weights strapped to you. We don't want that in our singing. The basic principle in our singing is that as we move up in pitch, or in other words, the higher the note we're singing, the more the resonance needs to move higher up in the face. And it doesn't just naturally do this on its own. Many of us have really bad habits of keeping all the resonance down low in the face and just yelling high notes out of our mouth. I ran out of that grave. And what happens is we put a ceiling on the voice, and our capacity for power and for good sounding tone is gone. So that's what we're doing here. We found that light head voice resonance, we found the nasally pharyngeal resonance. Nay, 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 nay. Both of these resonators sit higher up in the face than our chest voice, and the more we develop them, the more they'll actually mix with our chest voice so that you can take that frustrating ceiling off of your range. So now just keep that cry sound in your voice, and we're going to take this into the melody. Na, 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 nay. Na, 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 nay. Let's do that one more time. Na, 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 nay. Na, 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 nay. So step number one, we're freeing up that higher part of your range. We found where to place the resonance higher up in the face, place that vibration of sound up here so that we're not just pushing up on our chest voice and yelling out of the mouth. Step two, now we're gonna look at how to pronounce these lyrics in a way that will really help free up these higher chorus notes for you, because what I often find is that singers get really tripped up when they overpronounce the lyrics to a song. And I ran out of that grave. The tone becomes squeezed and tense, and it doesn't sound contemporary because it actually doesn't sound anything like how we would actually speak those words. In contemporary worship, we're aiming for a conversational, speech-like tone. We don't say, you called my name and I ran out of that grave. We say, you called my name and I ran out of that grave. It's super loose. I'm letting go of so many of the consonants that are inside and at the end of the words. So again, that example, it's not, I ran out of that grave. It's, I ran out of that grave. So here's how I want you to try these chorus lyrics. We're just gonna speak them out first. Just try this. Say, you call my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. And anytime you see me put brackets around something, it means that we're just so lightly touching on those consonants, or maybe even not at all. Okay, now step three is putting steps 1 and 2 together, the na, nay exercise along with the lyrics. And remember, the most important thing when you're doing the exercise portion of this is to get the tone, get the resonance out of the mouth and get it sitting higher up in the face. You're gonna wanna hear and feel that tone sitting right up here at the front of the nose. It absolutely should sound whiny. Let's just take this line by line. This is the first half of the chorus, so we're not gonna jump up on grave yet. Na 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 nay, you call my name. Na 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 nay, and I ran out of that grave. Na 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 nay, out of the darkness. Na 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 nay, into your your glorious day. Notice how I'm being intentional to match the tone of the vocal exercise, or whatever you want to call them, these kind of crazy sounds we're making. I'm matching the tone of my lyrics to that nay sound. And what this does is it trains our voice to be able to mix these resonant qualities. We're mixing our chest voice or our mouth resonance with this nasal tone, this pharyngeal, higher up in the face, so that we can take that ceiling off of the voice and find freedom in those higher notes. Let's try this again with the second half of the chorus. Na 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 na, you call my name. Na 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 na, and I ran out of that grave. Na 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 na, out of the darkness. Na 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 na, into your glorious day. Girls, maybe you're singing this song a few keys higher. Just do this exact same thing. Na 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 na, you call my name, and I ran out of that grave. And at first, as you're learning this kind of technique, you might end up swinging a bit far to the nasally side in your practicing. You might feel like you sound way too nasally, and that is okay. It's actually way better for the voice. It's way more healthy for the voice to sing like this, to practice like this, than to be pushing up on our chest voice all the time. And eventually, as your voice gets used to releasing and finding freedom up here, your tone will normalize, I promise. For the final product, we don't want, you called my name and I ran out of that grave. And we also don't want, you called my name and I ran out of that grave. We want to find that middle ground. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. And if you're one of those singers who you tend to push up on your chest voice all the time, you're tense all the time in your mid to higher range, guess how we find that middle ground? By swinging the pendulum the other way, by intentionally aiming for this whiny cry sound in the voice. Not so that we can use exclusively that, but so that we can find a mixture of resonance. We find our mixed voice. I talk about this lots in my other videos, and especially in the online courses that I teach at theworshipvocalist.com. So make sure you check those out if you haven't already. In the bridge, we're going to do this same exercise, and it's a good thing that we've been working at freeing up this high F sharp note, because basically when the bridge jumps up the octave, it lives there. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. So remember step one, replacing the lyrics with an exercise. This time a little bit different. For the first half of the bridge, we're going to try singing it on a dopey sounding buh, buh, buh. And then when we jump up the octave, we're just going to stay on the nay exercise the whole time. This starts out low for my voice, so bear with me. But for guys, this is probably going to sit in a really sweet spot for your voice. Buh, 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 buh. Then jump up into a nasally pharyngeal nay. Nay, 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 nay. Now, step two, hopefully you're still having fun. Let's talk about how to pronounce these lyrics. Just speak this out. I need the rescue. My sin was heavy, but chains break at the weight of your glory. I need the shelter. I was an orphan. Now you call me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open, 'cause when you call my name, I ran out of that grave. Step three is putting it all together, and I want you to really aim to hold back on this first half. Okay, we still want energy, but we really just want to save so much for that octave jump that's coming up. So just try not to oversing these first few lines. Aim for a slightly breathy, edgy, dopey chest voice tone, not a full out tone. I needed rescue. My sin was heavy. But chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter. I was an orphan. Now you call me a citizen of heaven. Nay, 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 nay. When I was broken, you were my healing. Nay, 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 nay. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. Nay, 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 nay. I have a future. My eyes are open. Nay, 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 nay. 'Cause when you call my name, nay, 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 I ran out of that grave. I know this stuff is kind of crazy, but once you get the hang of it, you're never gonna wanna go back. This nay opens up the resonant space above your mouth so that we take that ceiling off of your chest voice, and this way of pronouncing the lyrics, it kind of looks strange when we see it written, but it sounds so much better. When I was writing out those lyrics, I was just listening to Kristian Stanfill and just sort of mimicking the way that he's singing it. Just go and listen to the live Passion recording. He's not singing, when I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. No, it's when I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. And when you find this freedom in your voice, you can let out so much passion and emotion as you lead worship. This bridge has these amazing declarations of how we've been invited as citizens into the kingdom of heaven, how we have a future, how his love is the air that we're breathing. And you want to be able to just shout these words out up high without worrying that your voice is going to crack or break or go off pitch. So I really encourage you to go back over these techniques that I've shared with you. Watch the video again. Do these exercises over and over and over, not just once. Your voice needs to learn new muscle memory for these things. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go in depth on the verses in the song, but basically you want to treat them like we treated the first half of the bridge. Don't give away your volume and power and tone too soon into the song. I hear way too many singers start off songs with way too much tone. I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? You want to have energy in your voice, yes, but let's get that energy from being rhythmic and conversational. Don't oversing those lines. I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? Notice the slight edginess, breathiness to the tone. I'm coming off my words quickly. I was breathing, but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. And when you sing the verses that way, it sets up the chorus to be huge, to be so dynamic. You called my name and I ran out of that grave. Hopefully this has been helpful. My goal is always to give you practical tools that you can apply to your worship songs and sets. I love this song. It's so powerful. And so I really hope that you can use some of this stuff to release that power and passion and energy in your voice the next time you lead this song. Hey singers, my name is Charmaine Brown and I'm the vocal coach at theworshipvocalist.com. I created the Worship Vocalist training site with my husband Jason to help singers and worship leaders like you to improve your voice and be able to lead worship more effectively. Quite honestly, when I began singing on my worship team, there was nothing like this available, and I constantly struggled with losing my voice every weekend, not having nearly enough range to sing as high or as low as the worship leaders I was listening to, not knowing what harmony parts to sing, not knowing how to work with a band or create worship set lists. So many things I had to learn the hard way, but I want to make this easier for you. When you sign up for a subscription to theworshipvocalist.com, you get immediate access to our top quality training courses and resources, all specifically tailored for contemporary worship teams and vocalists. We have lesson videos teaching you how your voice works, how to expand your range, how to improve your tone, how to sing harmony, how to lead sets and transition between worship songs, how to take care of your voice and protect it from damage, how to master popular worship songs and harmony parts, all the topics that worship team singers like you and I need to navigate. It's an ever-growing library of resources that I'm putting together, and everything is designed to do at your own pace. You can access it anywhere, anytime from your phone or your computer. There are audio workouts and warm-ups that you can use at home or on the go in your car. You can print out our workbook so that you can take notes along with the lesson videos. And I'm here to help, so you can ask me questions anytime on the website about things you're wondering. If you're a worship pastor or you're part of a larger team, we also have team plans so that you can easily engage all the vocalists on your team. The best part about it is that you're not left to do this all on your own. The Worship Vocalist is a community of singers and worship leaders from all around the world, and we're all in this together. We have a private, exclusive Facebook community where you can ask questions, get help, you can participate in conversations and contests and live videos. And my goal is to walk alongside you and help you as much as I can on your vocal journey. Can't wait to see you inside. Get started today at theworshipvocalist.com.